Machiavelli is one of the controversial thinkers in history. Some call him a cynic, and others call him a realist. But the truth is simpler. Machiavelli doesn't tell us what is moral, he tells us what works. And when it comes to power, knowing what works is everything. Hello, I am your host, Imamur Rahman, and we're going to explore Niccolo Machiavelli, the man who changed the way we think about politics, strategy, and human nature. Today, we will look at his life, key ideas, and why his lessons are still brutally relevant today. To understand Machiavelli, we must understand the world he lived in. He was born in 1469 in Florence during the Renaissance, a time of beauty, art, genius. Italy wasn't a country, it was a battlefield divided into city states Florence, Venice, and Milan, each trying to dominate others. Families like Medici controlled the immense wealth. Alliance formed, collapse, reformed, and collapse again. Machiavelli served as a diplomat, watching all of this from the inside. He met rulers, generals, kings. He witnessed betrayals, powers, struggles, and wars. When the Medici reformed to power, he was exiled, pushed out, and humiliated, forgotten. And in that exile, he wrote The Prince that I finished reading just 2 days ago, uh, not as a philosophy, but as a moral survival. Let's break down the ideas that made him famous and infamous. First of all, is human nature. Machiavelli believed something we don't like to hear. Humans are not naturally noble, they are selfish, emotional, and easily influenced by fear or reward. Men, I quote, men will always betray you when it suits them. I unquote. So a leader must accept betrayals, not hope for loyalty, but prepare for disloyalty. Power. How to gain it and how to keep it. For Machiavelli, power is not moral, power is practical. He argues that a leader must sometimes act decisively, even harshly, to maintain stability. Too soft, you lose control. Too hesitant, others will take advantage of you. He praised Caesar Borgia, a man who used strategy, timing, and force with precision. Machiavelli didn't judge what was nice, he judged what worked. Virtue versus fortune. Those two words defined Machiavelli. Virtue, skills, discipline, boldness, intelligence, everything you can control. Fortune, luck, chance, chaos, everything you cannot. His message, I quote, you cannot control the world, but you can control yourself well enough to bend the world when opportunity appears. Morality versus effectiveness. Here's the line everyone knows and misunderstands. I quote, it is safer to be feared than loved if you cannot be both. That's a pretty powerful line that you can count on fear. It's okay to be loved and liked by the people, but fear you can count on. He's not praising cruelty. He is saying if you must choose between being liked and being effective, choose effectiveness. The world is an ideal, and denial is the greatest weakness. Okay, so the thing is, what is the relevance of this today? Why does Machiavelli matter now? Because humans haven't changed. Our nature is the same, our instincts are the same. In politics, in business, in leaderships. The person who understands human nature wins. CEOs, presidents, negotiators, many apply Machiavellian principles consciously or not. Even personally, he teaches strategic thinking, emotional control, the ability to see people as they are, not as we wish them to be. Critiques. Of course, Machiavelli has critiques. Many accuse him of promoting manipulation or evil. Let's be honest, he didn't invent deceit. He simply described the world he saw. Judging Machiavelli for advising realism is like judging a soldier of wearing armor. It's not cruelty, it's survival. In the end, Machiavelli forces us to ask, are we seeing the world as it is, or as we wish it were? Are we ready to act decisively when required? Do we understand human nature, or do we pretend it is nicer than it really is? Study him not to because ruthless. Study him not to become ruthless, but to understand reality. And in understanding reality, you master yourself and you master your world.